A lot of the hospitals, they don't dey closed because doctors not there to treat people. He even talk say some pikins them, they don't actually lose their life because doctors not there to treat people. So now the alternative for them now actually private hospitals. And you know wetin happen now? Private hospitals, they very, very expensive. How many people fit afford to actually carry their loved ones or even carry themselves go private hospital and go treat themselves for inside Nigeria right about now, where we know how the economy be. So talking about the resident doctors, we don't dey on strike since August 2nd. And the reason why they actually dey on strike, that they come outside talk, say government never meets their own side of the agreement. The demands where resident doctors they put on ground, say government never actually meet them. Now, they come outside talk about different things. They come outside talk about their pay. They say they never pay them for plenty months, or say that they owe them salaries. They come outside talk about their insurance benefits. They even come outside talk about the poor facilities for inside we hospitals, we state hospitals for we obodo Nigeria, and plenty other things where they come outside talk about. They say even beds not there for hospitals. You go some hospitals for inside obodo Nigeria, people they sleep for ground. They say even some drugs, some medicine, they available for the for hospitals, and plenty protective equipment where they not get, especially as we know say COVID-19 still they around, and we see they try to actually see how we fit go around COVID-19. Now wetin dey very interesting about the resident doctors, the Nigeria Association of Resident Doctors going on strike, now government action. Now government on the other hand can't drag the Nigeria Association of Resident Doctors, drag them to industrial court. And the reason why they drag them to industrial court now, because they talk say that they abandon their responsibilities, and according to them, they talk say this action we then do is very illegal, not they good at all. That one and one of the stories that we're going to discuss today. Now, another story again where we need to discuss, where we know say we not fit avoid discussing them. Now, the level of insecurity for inside we obodo Nigeria. For inside July 8th, we know say for inside the school premises, about 121 students of Bethel Baptist Secondary School for inside Chikom local government area for Kaduna State, they be kidnapped them. Along the line, about 28 of them, they released them. But still, we still get a lot of students still in this bad people captivity where they don't hold them to ransom. And apart from that, even Zamfara College of Agriculture, we know say on Sunday, they be actually kidnapped about 15 students, even a teacher and his wife, and be they part of the people where they kidnapped. So make we discuss Nigeria, make we discuss Lagos. Waiting they really happen. Starting with the resident doctors strike, and then we go move down to insecurity, especially as it affects students where they for inside school. I know if we discuss them alone. I did here with person where they say that they call them analysts. Chukwudi is a good day with me inside the studio. Chukwudi, good morning.
I greet you, my sister Princess. So we good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How you day, first of all?
We thank the Lord. We bless God. You know, so every day when person sleep, open your eyes. For this kind of country when we dey, and even for this world when we dey live, you know, say an opportunity for you to carry on and see say you add value to yourself and add value to your society, no matter the challenge when we say you dey face. So it just be like saying a soldier life now we dey live. We move.
He said na soldier life, now we dey move, now we dey live. What do you expect? Now let's talk about the resident doctors as the day on strike.
Yes.
And first of all, who be resident doctors? Now we know say according by information we get over 40,000 doctors, and about 16,000 of them are resident doctors.
Yes.
So just give us better understanding so that people wey dey outside go understand who be this resident doctors wey we dey discuss.
So first off, make people understand who doctor be. Doctor no dey use hoe, you know they use cutlass, you know they use catapult. Doctor na person when be say based on him background for wetin he study for university or for anywhere when they learn doctor work. He be person wey be say he be body mechanic. He get the way your body go do you. Now he be the person when go tell you wetin they do you, because now wetin he study, now wetin he know, and hopefully because they talk say the doctor go treat, now God they heal.
I know.
You go dey better. Now when we talk about resident doctors, we constitute, like you don't break them down, 40% of the doctors who dey inside this country. First off, if you look Nigeria population, they say over 200 million people. Now the number of health workers when we get, I don't even just talk about doctors now, health workers, no they sufficient In fact, people will break out now talk say now one doctor to like 4,000 people. How now? How is that possible? Even our Lord Jesus Christ will be saying they do healing, mass healing. When go just if you just do healing go flow. If he jam 4,000 people once, he go no saying jam people. Now what they talk, we say the pressure don't already there. Now you can't get resident doctors who constitute 40% of the doctors when they inside this country. When don't down tools now say they not work. It go there interesting, make we point them out here say this now people when we say then they on call 24 hours. You fit call them at any time because then they very at close proximity, very close to where then they work. So this one fit work. You go just go rest. They fit call them anytime. So yeah, they come. Make you come continue.
Because they're on training.
Exactly. The work they continue for them. You know they stop. Now we don't get the attitude towards health inside the Bodo Nigeria first. Now one when we say it really shows say the ruling class of Nigeria, they know they considerate and they know they see beyond their nose. That is, they know they see go far. Make we not talk too much now. Oga President just return from the United Kingdom where he been go education summit. He go education summit where we say, I go leave that one for the next story. He go education summit where we say some parents them never their mind never rest because they don't kidnap their children when we say the only offense that say then go school. From there you go see in doctor. Nobody they complain say make you no go see your doctor. Now good thing. Me no go carry my motor give just any mechanic. Now mechanic we don't master the motor. Now I go give. But think about them. If you they go and others no fee go. It shows say you be wicked person now because you know they think about the interest of other people. Now only your interest. Now we gonna come down to these people. This is the 4th strike in the last 1 year.
Exactly.
Nobody say they just wake up talk say they want strike. Oh. Now people they get grievances. What will be their issue? Then talk about all the things where they need to do their work where. They talk say themselves be human being. Some people go come talk say doctor they swear oath. If he swear this oath, he must do the work because the oath not to ensure say but doctor na human being now. The same doctor when swear oath when he go house him wife go cry, him husband go cry, him pikin go cry, problem go face am. So if you know they put their welfare first, now be say you be wicked person because you cannot get the best out of them. That one na number 1. Then number 2, we dey for the 3rd wave of the coronavirus. In fact, it be like say na that pandemic, the first time na him make these doctors their mind strong because they look and say if na we dey first line. For example, if they fight war, now soldier they first line, now doctor they first line, and then they complain that time. So the Minister for Health talk say he don't even know how much be hazard allowance. He don't know whether they don't pay them. A whole Minister for Health, he go make you they look say this person don't really care about me, and this person if I die make I die go like that. Now wait till don't strong their mind. Recently, the Minister for Labour been go interview when he talk say I will not meet with them again because I have other important things to do. Say don't try settle with them 2 times, then they treat them anyhow. Say anything what they like when they like. He go invoke section 34 of the labor law. He go do this, he go do that. But the law, say law no they look whether you be honorable minister or you be his excellency. Law cover eye, can't hold scale, can't hold sharp knife. If the law check am say you no do what you supposed to do, na serious problem now.
So if we expect say our political leaders understand the law, so why actually drag this association to court? Because according to them that they drag them to court for abandoning their responsibility, and also they talk say this action is very illegal. Does it mean that doctors not get right to strike?
First and foremost, everybody get right. Now why they call am industrial action, and Nigeria na signatory, that is we carry our own biro, nobody force us to go sign to international labor laws. We say we get ILO, International Labour Organization. They don't draw the thing together, everybody agree. But the thing now say if the person when they work they fulfill his own responsibility, your own, are you fulfilling your own side of the bargain? You understand? This person they give service, you they pay for the service. If you know they pay for the service, the person get the right to talk say they happy, and the person go on industrial action. Now industrial action and then they call am, although they call am strike. Now the court where they carry and go no be just normal court. Now industrial court. When we said that case, now in the court they settle. So the case, the court go look our laws and see how they will take judge them. But it is very, very easy. It just be like say 2 people fight, and you can't ask them say what it caused the fight. They explain. You can't tell the person say you tell them sorry, go down save slap and gbas when it happen. But because of stubbornness, and you can tell now. I remember the person when we say now be Minister for Health before. That same man will be Minister for Health. He don't stay as chairman of Nigerian Medical Association. A professor, when read the book, reach the highest level. He mean they talk at that time, say no be everybody could be resident doctors. Video day now. He said no be everybody could be resident doctors. Say even this French suit or the safari suit when he wear, now person when study medicine, now the person so am. How you go talk this kind of thing? You win the leadership position. We don't see Oga Chris Ngige appear for television. Talk say Nigeria get enough doctors. No, now men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. The stats there now. I been mentioned say 4,000 to one doctor, and you say we get enough. Say with the exports. How you go talk this kind of thing? Princess, we do you know? Say as Nigeria dey like this today, if you go to the United Kingdom, oh, 4% of the health force now Nigerians alone, oh. Just Nigeria as a country.
Not just United Kingdom.
No, me I say make I give United Kingdom. You know why I give United Kingdom example? Because now the Oga president don't go for treatment now.
And most
now why I say make I give that example? No, before look politician. Some if you feel coordinate with politician, make people don't know. Oga president go there. We see a snap picture, they smile. If to say for their own hospital there, then they on torchlight to do operation or generator they off or doctor go stand 72 hours say they do operation. If for go there.
Now, I'll actually hold you there. Now, talking about the giants of Africa, all these demands.
Which giants? Make this stop. No one cause quarrel.
Hold on.
Giants.
Now, Nigerian are the giants of Africa, whether say you like them or not. Now, these demands, it means say the doctors don't know what they demand for, because right now, if you look what they demand for, now their pay, insurance benefit, and poor facilities for inside hospitals. Now, looking at this, their demand, you feel say you know warrants them going on strike?
Princess, we first and foremost, you understand? Maybe you know can get quarrel. Make we talk wetin giant mean. Because from that giant now, I go answer this your question.
Okay.
You say the Nigerian are giant. Okay, by when they say something they gigantic or something a giant, you dey look the size, you dey look the might.
Are we not big?
You dey look the quality.
Over 200 million people?
Over 200 million people. Good.
You know the resources where we get?
Good. But when you say something a giant, you dey look the capacity and the capability when it in get. Not be by whether your people plenty they hungry. You are giant with plenty people and you are giant number one in poverty. Now that kind of giant you dey pray for. So you dey talk say giant the person when they control the machine of the giant go United Kingdom go collect treatment and you dey talk say you be giant wey no get hospital to treat your own person for here.
Now people
go actually no fear God. Then may I go answer your question. Okay, your giant question. Your giant question. I been talk am here say see e get the point wey we go reach make we stop all this hypocrisy. Eye service no go help us move forward. Doctor na human being just like you and I. Doctor they go through pressure too just like you and I think this person tell you say in the line of duty for the work when I dey do make you at least the things wey go make me fit do my work well. When me say if I wake up e no go be God forbid as I dey go work, e go dey ginger me to go because I wan save lives. Princess women, I put it to you this morning. Say the average Nigerian doctor na person wey be say call am now for phone prim he pick am, you say e get the way my body dey do me, wetin you fit take? The guy say I no know, give me small time. That give me small time when he tell you he go run go bring out one big textbook or he go begin to make phone call. Princess, we don't forget that this same country we dey the late Stella Ameyo Adadevo, the doctor wey save this country from disaster. She put her life on the line. The woman, the time when Patrick Sawyer they shout, do you know who I am? She fit open the door and make it go.
During Ebola
time, but she lock am. She can't contract the thing. She and Nurse Achelonu, two of them come by on top of this particular matter. So some of these things now supposed to give us inspiration. Princess, let's not also forget. Say during the time of coronavirus, when people know we see the coronavirus. That time when it first starts, when people know fit travel about. I will tell you some senior men inside this country. When we say even for Abuja, they know fit treat them. You don't forget the late chief of staff. If you see chief of staff, you don't see president. The chief of staff had to be they fly him come Lagos here for treatment. For the full Abuja, in all day there. You don't forget say somebody will serve as senator for 8 years. Senator and governor for 8 years. The late Ajimobi are the same thing. I by this man. I just give these two examples of people when we say if on a normal day they fit fly go anywhere for this world. These people need to remember say e get the state when the thing go reach. The access where you get, you know, go get up. But you need to do the needful. And that the arrogance, you see, the problem when I get now, the arrogance, the pride when they get, now they pay me. Because they don't understand, say, the concept now leadership by servitude. You be leader, but you be servant. Because if we don't come out to validate your candidature, or the person when appoint you there, the office where you there can as well be useless.
Talking about service, some people come outside talk, say, being a doctor na service, part of being na service to humanity. Now, plenty people dey of the opinion say, looking at how the economy be, looking at how coronavirus we still dey fight am, the third wave now we still dey actually handle for inside obodo Nigeria, the doctors suppose dey patient. So I just wan ask you, hungry doctor na patient doctor, or you feel say hungry doctor na dangerous doctor?
Before we talk about the doctor when they patient, make we talk about the dog when they patient. Because dog now, whoa, dog no be dog. You fit talk say dog. At least the way you go treat dog, even though some people they carry their pet for head, at least if you dey treat human being, you go use some more decency and respect than dog. Princess, with this eye service, this high service, holier than thou mentality of doctor take what they call the Hippocratic oath. That Hippocratic oath now, it dey tied in history. You understand? Say physicians them, they go take that oath and not to serve and not to save. But Princess, I tell you now, the doctor wey wan serve and save, if he go come to serve and save with empty belly. You remember the time when doctors even they protest, say PPEs. PPEs when they need. It is when they're supposed even wear to protect themselves. Because at them they come in contact first with anybody when sick, whether they're corona or not be corona. Say they don't get them. Hazard allowance, Princess, we 5,000. Princess, you look at you now. You as you do like this, you know that if you sit down, 5,000 no buy some kind of pizza. 5,000 no buy them. And now waiting with the payers hazard allowance when even call it difficult sometimes. It's not good now. So sometimes when they think all these things, call they talk say doctor take now. So some people go look. I get friends when we say when we finish for UNM together, they been talk say no, they won't go join army, they won't join police. People go ask them say why? Because I mean, the waiting we study really expose us to a lot. You know, people when we say they be senior men for their country from when they're young. You know, people like Patrice Lumumba, then Kwame Nkrumah, then Thomas Sankara. So as you dey read that in every day for 4 years, your body go the ginger. They say they won't enter, go change them. Person when talk say won't serve in fatherland, defend the territorial integrity and corporate existence. He no get the things when he need. How? I don't hear people talk and say, should be now you talk say you want join soldier. As they not give you what you need. Come out now. You know now. We don't use problem. They try address problem now. Why you not give them what he need? Why if now your picking? If now your picking they there, you go do them. You don't go do them now.
All right, we still there on Top National Port, and we still there discuss with political analyst Chukwudi days ago on Top LasgidiFM 90.1. Make we pass more break. When we come back after the break, time for us to discuss the level of insecurity for inside Obodo, Nigeria, especially in the northeastern part of Obodo, Nigeria. Students, about 121 students of the Better Baptist Secondary School for inside Chikun local government area for Kaduna State. 9 they actually kidnapped. And apart from that too, even for Zamfara State, for the College of Agriculture, for inside Zamfara State, for Bukora local government area, and they actually kidnapped about 15 students. Waiting be the way forward. Closing down schools, not the solution. What do we expect from the service chiefs them? What do we expect from our government to make sure they secure our students, our children for inside school, especially for the northern part? We got to discuss this one when we come back after this break. Not go anywhere. All right, welcome back. Now, still National Port. Now you there. My name is Remain Princess Uwi, and we get two big stories to discuss today on Top National Port. We don't discuss the resident doctors as then they on strike and their demands to government, and even as government don't come outside drag them to industrial court, and they talk say the kind of strike what they do is they very illegal, and waiting the government come outside talk. So after we don't discuss that with our specialist, our special political analyst inside the studio Chukwudi days ago, make we can discuss the second topic for today, and it concerns insecurity for inside the northern part of Obodo, Nigeria. According by informate, over 1,000 students 9 they don't kidnap for inside the northern part of Obodo, Nigeria. And even for this information, they talk say about 10 of them or thereabout don't actually die because of things like this, because of kidnapping issues, and where the northern part of Obodo, Nigeria, and they actually face right about now. So make we discuss some 2 days ago, because really the safety of our children where they for inside school a day at stake. 121 students for inside Kaduna, Zamfara State 15, and many others.
True.
Where you not even make the news whether they actually enter schools and they kidnap them. What's be the way forward?
So make we first understand, say education are the bedrock. We go say na the bedrock of a nation's existence. Meaning say na the foundation. So whether na Western education, say the pikin go learn A's for apple, B's for ball, or na vocational education, say learn handwork. Now wetin person know, na the person go use add value to himself and also contribute to the development of society. So once education don't get faulty foundation, problem go dey. Make we look the number of out of school children when we get inside of Nigeria. That one mean children wey suppose dey school wey no dey school. They be argue one time, you know, opposition go always look for wetin to use oppose. They say the number of school children out of school children don't increase. They do their calculation, they say na 15 million. Government say no, they reduce them by 3 million, say na 10 million. But you know, say some countries when they this world no reach 10 million people. Afghanistan, how many there be for Afghanistan? Around 38 million. More just round them off. Say plus the one when they live for mountain, oh no, 40 million. And we get, going by the figures when government give, 10 million, no, 10 million when no they school.
Out of school,
yes. School children.
And a large percentage now actually females.
Out of school children, 10 million. That females own, now it can't even be the gravest problem. Yeah. Because as if any society want to move forward, we don't invest in the girl child when go grow up to become a lady then woman. That society no fit ever move forward. It no fit. If the allow me them put the society for fast forward, it no go move forward. It go continue to the retrogress. Nothing good will happen to that country. Now the truth, or this one no be say this thing. Because if we check our life and the pattern, the investment when we say the mama or the woman go give, it dey plenty where. And this thing are nature nurture. May I come move on. First off, Oga President will travel go education summit now. He sit down for high table. They even give a microphone. They ask a question. Now they even come they answer the question pass. By his right, you get Boris Johnson. By his left, you get Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya. He did there sit down with him, find Babariga, they answer question. But we could not forget, say, close to 90 days now, children of Sali Utanko Islamic School still there in captivity. And some of those children, they as young as 5 years old. That one happened for Tegina for Niger State. That one now one. I want to make it sink. Maybe people understand though how this thing takes serious. We can't go forward. Federal Government College been in Yauri for Kebbi. It don't they reach nearly 60 days when the children they in the hands of their abductors. Bethel Baptist High School, July 5th. Kaduna, which day Greenfield own, and they release all of them. Which day the school for Ifaka. So this problem, the thing when they pay me now, say we don't normalize the problem. Our prayer points don't change. Lord, protect me and my family. My mama go to pray that she go to say, if it is happening in the front, let me be in the back. If it is happening in the back, let me be in the front. If it is happening in the front and back, let me be in the center. Ukosa say, if it is happening everywhere, where will you be? She say, let us disappear. Disappear to where? Now the problem when many of us get, so long as the thing never affect us, no be issue. Make them they face am for there. But we don't know say this problem, when then they face for there, it go be something when go affect all of us for here. Because that pikin when no go school, he not learn work. What do you think that the pikin go do when he grow up? All these children when they see for express when go carry water bottle, they clean windshield.
To the society.
Hey, we and now waiting the people when they cause problem they find, because then they constantly find who then go recruit. Then they find bad guys and bad girls when go join them. And the pikin go look and say, you don't give me any value now.
So Chukwudi, what will be the solution to protecting our children?
First and foremost, the government need to come out, knee down, raise their two hands, admit, say they don't make very big mistake. I want to talk about government. I know those they mean this administration. No, right from time, at least maybe we even go back to the time when we return to civilian rule for 1999. The government don't make plenty mistake. Whether not funding, whether not providing the necessary infrastructure, whether not the resources. And you don't forget, say, for Kaduna, when Malam Nasir Rufai enter, he sacked teachers. He said some of them then set primary for teacher. That's why when fella saying, teacher, don't teach me nonsense. People think, say, Papa na prophet. Teacher, no fit answer primary 4 question. The same teacher when go mark good and fail, no fit answer primary 4 question. What did he show you? Now them.
That one are the solution. Because now,
I take be the solution.
No, I tell you
the foundation. The foundation of the who employed that teacher when no fit answer primary 4 question. So, princess, we no. Let me talk to you now. You go give teacher when no fit answer primary 4 question. You're picking to teach.
Never.
But somebody,
Never.
Now wait, not be my papa employ them now. Somebody employ them to enter inside civil service now. Who be the person when do am? Which plan that person get? That's what I'm telling you.
And not just even El-Rufai, even Obaseki for Edo State.
Everywhere before El-Rufai do you own Obaseki. When they tell you man to even read the attestation, I own. Now what they tell you now, the foundation of the problem. So the people when be saying that them go cause the thing need to admit say them don't do mistake. Because if you don't admit say you don't do mistake, you'll see they argue. You go they behave like pere because you don't go agree say you do something, you go dey talk say no, you no do am, you no dey like that, you no dey like that. So first and foremost, if they admit say they don't make very big mistake, and na that mistake na put us for where we dey, good. Then we will continue from there. After you don't admit say you don't make mistake, we need to get plan. Because not be primary school education the end, not be secondary school, not be even university. In fact, person no dey even dey stop to learn. He go continue to dey learn, they go. Because now wetin he know, now he go use add value to society. Investment in education, president, we in the last 22 years, I dey even dey make mistake. In the last 22 years since we return to civilian rule, I fit count how many times on one hand, Nigeria don't do double digits for percentage. By double digits, I mean if you check what we invest in education, double digits means say it go from 9 to 10, two figures. I think count how many times on one of my hand in 22 years when we don't do double digits. We be serious people. When they invest in other things and not education. In fact, if you even look at our budget, you look capital, you look recurrent they pass capital. You are not serious.
But if you see the way, yes, I understand the investment in education, they are actually very poor. But if you see the way that bad people, they enter inside schools, they kidnap children, it not go actually discourage parents from sending their children to school.
Now wait, I don't tell you now.
Children just stay for house instead of going to school.
Now
wait, in the north.
Now wait, I don't tell you now. The first instinct when go kick in as a father and mother, now the safety of your pikin.
Exactly.
You no go care whether he no fit speak English or he no know book. You would rather prefer to have your child at home, say he no even sabi anything, than say kidnapper. As a child as young as Princess, we know you at all. Children as young as 5 dey with abductors, and you know the thing when you would call a payment pass. That Greenfield University owned for Kaduna, the guy when do the thing. Sani Jalingo, the guy make phone call, he call radio station, I be then call him, Voice of America, Hausa version. When they tell them say, if we don't bring so amount, if we don't bring this machine, we'll go, more can carry the dead body of the children. If he make phone call inside this our country, so now some of these people go look, say, why this today like this? Let me draw your attention. You know, say Malam Nasiru Rufai been snap one fine picture one time when he go enroll in Peking for primary school.
He got withdraw.
He don't withdraw. Why he withdraw?
Because of the level of insecurity.
A governor.
He protect himself and his family.
No. When we even talk him, it go be like say when they talk of ordinary person. A governor, the chief security officer of a state, when be whether not to score cheap political point or not, be enrolling Peking for public school, come withdraw him because of safety concern. What did that mean? But before we even talk about what do we do to them. First and foremost, you need to change your mindset. The governor of Katsina State, I don't know what happened for Katsina now. These guys, now yesterday it happened. These guys drive for Okada, come carry people go. Where they come from on top of Okada, then disappear. There be Power Rangers, then come with Okada, enter inside community, carry people, go.
Chukudi, so sorry, we're gonna need to hold you there because Lagos, time for you to talk to us on top National Port. What do you think about the matter what we don't discuss? We discussed the resident doctors as they on strike and how federal government right about now they drag them to industrial court and they actually point hands to their face, talk say the reason why they drag una to court now because they una abandon una responsibility and this action they talk say is very illegal. And then talking about the level of insecurity in the northern part of inside Webudo, Nigeria, how students that they kidnap them by bad people. What do you think say be the solution? What do you own talk about them? So talk to us. Send us message on top 09094 901 901 09094 901 901 on top WhatsApp or SMS, and then the phone lines it on they open 0700 901 901 901 0700 901 901 901. This one na National Port. Talk to me. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. What's your name? Where they call us from?
My name is Joshua. I dey call now from Ogun State boundary.
All right, Joshua, fire down. We dey hear you.
The thing when I want to be say, Nasiru Rufai when we join Peking from government school, that is the sign of a failure of government. They don't fail. Make them go retire. They don't fail Nigerians. We don't need them again. PDP, APC, we don't need them again. They have failed. They have failed Nigerians. So many Nigerians should wake up, say no to all these bad leaders. How can a governor withdraw himself for public school because of insecurity? Number one citizen of that state. That is a failure of government. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, just keep them very short for us this morning. On top of National Pod 0700901901901. Talk to us.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Reduce your radio, I beg.
Yeah, this is James from Koredo.
Reduce your radio. It dey actually affect and
I
reduce
know
your
they
radio.
near my radio. I know they near my radio. I dey across. I know they near my radio.
All right, so now you dey okay now. You dey okay now. So talk to us.
So waiting at the top, this issue of doctors and the government doing them to court. We don't have lawyers in this country. We don't have SAN to sue the government to court too for them neglecting our own doctors. They say all the things what they do there right at this. They never said they said they don't do their own duty where our doctors stay. That you can go to hospital, you will not see a doctor to attend to you. You will go to a hospital before you attended to. It will take 2-3 hours because there are so many people on the line waiting for one doctor to be attend to them. Let Nigerians tell this government that look, enough is enough. Because we've been keeping quiet for too long, and keeping quiet will not help us. It is better and it is right that we march out in the street and tell people that it is enough.
All right,
People are
thank you.
wicked.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I beg, make we try to reduce the anger, reduce them and also watch the words where they use, please. Okay, more calls 0700901901901. Hello, good morning.
Hello, HOG.
Yes, good morning, Maxwell.
Good morning, my sister.
Ancestor, good morning. How you doing?
I'm fine. Ishie.
I greet you, sir.
Ishie, they greet you. Good morning, yo.
Morning.
I'm Mr. Marcel from Ikorodu.
All right, so talk to us sharply.
You see what I want to say this morning, Thank God for the COVID-19. If not because of COVID-19, do you believe that Abakari will fly to abroad to go and treat himself during that time? But because of COVID-19, shut him down. He died in Nigeria. Likewise, all the government, every small thing, they will travel out. One day, they no go see that means to travel out. They will stay here with us. Small government, our president will travel out. You forget the people that is ruling, that are dying without medical care. What will solve this problem? The problem is not APC, it's not PDP.
Hello. Okay, so sorry, your network, like I said, the thing on quarter. Okay, if you want to talk to us, send us message on top 09094901901, or you call the phone number 0700901901901. Hello. All right, try call us back. A lot of messages for here. Okay, this one say, good morning, LasgidiFM. My name na Lukmo from Ibejuleki. It say after this tenure, the new government need to share certificate of survival to the remaining Nigerians because it's not easy at all. Wow. All right. Hello.
Oh,
Yes. Hello. Good morning.
good morning.
Na Princess Uwide here. Good morning.
Okay, good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. So, waiting me anywhere they call us from.
I'm calling you from the country.
Okay. So talk to us.
Please, what is that is that this Nigeria, this APC government has failed this country. And you can see Chukwu there now. You can see how Chukwu that was bending his mouth. That this country, the people who are ruling have failed this country. But not this president is this. But you see what it says. That but not this president of this government. What do you mean by that? Not the president of this government. All of them have said this country, both PDP.
Okay, it be like say you just join the conversation. Because if you dey hear wetin I dey talk, the people when I don't call their name pass.
He don't call plenty.
I know they hide mouth when I dey call names, and so as the matter be, that's why they call them. Maybe you go just, maybe you go tell them when they send the recording, maybe you hear the thing again.
All right. Just fire down your point.
Now,
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Maybe I say you not join the conversation since Chuku did not talk plenty things.
I know they call names. I know they. The person, now me there I call education subject. I even call the president of Kenya herself, collect Koboko from my hand. The prime minister of United Kingdom, collect Koboko. I mentioned Afghanistan.
Exactly.
I know they hide mouth. Call which I won't talk.
Hello, talk to us. Good morning, National Port. All right, try call us back. Good morning, Princess. So we thank you. To tell you the truth, you try and wish Ochuko well. All right, thank you. He said, God bless and Chukudiyo. He said, concerning the doctor, they should put their legs on ground. Nothing they happen, and our leader and Northern should continue praying for their brother. Victoria from Ikorodu. Now you send this one come. All right, good morning, Princess Uwi. They say, and our guests in the house. I must say, they really feel the yearnings from Chukudi. Sir, you are saying your mind. May God help this country and bless LasgidiFM. Mikolo from Ekwe. Now you send this one come. All right, thank you so much. Good morning, Princess Adeze Uwi and Ichie Chukudi, with so much energy. My namesake, don't talk my mind. I don't even know waiting to talk again. Say, I don't get tired of talking. Uncle Bato. I think that's one of the problems where we go get if you are tired of talking. If you are tired of speaking the truth, how you want to take leave for Isabobudo Nigeria? You can't live like that. Good morning, Princess Uwi. He said your day not go bad for you. I want to talk basically on top the issue of insecurity in Nigeria. He said better we talk and die than not talk and still die. Waiting Nigeria as a country need right now, let the military take over power from civilian. Those people in federal government of Nigeria, they not get idea or knowledge of leadership. He said this government, they not really do us well, Leo. He said they not get anything to offer. Mike, praise for Ikorodu. Now you said this one come. Just one last call, and then we go the last final words today from our Kajat guest. Hello. All right, 0700901901901. All right, good morning, Princess Uwe. Our leaders, they don't fail us. And please, what? Simon, now you send this one come? I know if you talk. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir. Which be anywhere they call us from?
My name is Kinsey, calling from IKB.
All right, fire down. We hear you.
Ichie,
Agree to
may your day be wrong.
Amen. May your day be long too.
Sure. This life we will do so, this Nigeria we will do so now. To talk, no matter some things that is going on in this country is what we are using our hand, putting into ourselves. But I pray that God will have mercy upon us in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, sir. You call us. All right, Chukudi, time to reach for us to draw the curtain on top national. But thank you so much, sir. You join us today, and just give us your passing words, especially as regards to the doctors where they're on strike, the resident doctors, and also the level of insecurity in the north.
I hope say then go settle the matter quickly so that the resident doctors will make up 40% of our doctors inside Obodo Nigeria go back to work. Then most importantly, if given the figures when they currently carry up and down for here today, now 10 million out of school children the way when we say these bad guys, they cause problem for the north of Nigeria, and not just the north, or in other parts, or waiting insecurity don't cause when they make people they fear to send their children go school. It go cause serious problems for us for the future, because we go most likely double this number. This thing not be number when we say now number when every country when serious suppose they struggle to bring down, not be to increase. Then most importantly, one of our callers been called. He say he been mentioned the major political parties inside Nigeria, the ruling and the major opposition party, say they don't fail us and the rest of them. But if as a people we not be active citizens, now we be serious problem. Make I go back to what happened on the 24th of July when we get local government election. Plenty people no come out now. Exactly. Some of the work when they work now, community work, you go, people no come out. The truth be say,
don't get interest.
The truth be say, if at that level, you understand, local government level, people know they participate. The level where we say that we, for example, the place where we go vote, they're very close. The people who are supposed to vote, now people when we know, because now your councillors when they live very close to you, and people not show interest. Now it be say we don't allow the whole suffering of all these years affect us, and the only way we will change them now to face that hunger go always there now. Hunger go always there, because the truth is say people they come and say hunger day, and once they share 500 we'll collect them. Then you collect the 500, come suffer until another election cycle. No face them once and for all. Get people when we say they're serious, when we feel vouch for. Some of the people even they say that they do government today now, people will not even be class captain for better school, because nobody feel trust them to even submit assignments. It comes to trust them with our resources. So as a people, if we become active citizens, we go hold our representatives accountable, and then we will get any other choice than to do the right things to make our life better.
Thank you so much, Chukwudi. As you go say you enter inside the studio to discuss with us on top national ports. Now we draw the curtain, and thank you. Say you actually joined body with me. Ochuko go come in from next week. Make una just send una prayers to Rugged Pastor does Nagideba to Sonchi on top Betterment on top Totori Express. How you doing? What happen? Why your voice calm like this? Talk into your mic.
They hear on a national port now. I say, wow, this national port. Every day we dey get different stories. But the truth is, say, make government listen to our doctors. That's just the truth.
May they listen to our doctors.
May they listen to them. When at this morning somebody tell me say, doctors hazard allowance na 5,000. What is 5,000? No. What is 5,000? Any politician they go gree collect 5,000 for anything. I beg when they listen to doctors because they are very important whether you like it or not. May they listen to them.
Alright, you still there on top LasgidiFM 90.1. Coming up next, na Totori Express. So we know they discuss Nigeria wahala. Now just for us to relax our mind and enjoy ourselves.
Probably they finish.
You know they finish at all. We're gonna get better time with Rugged Pastor.
LasgidiFM 90.1. Now